In a shocking and deeply unsettling twist in the ongoing saga surrounding the mysterious death of former Minister Nathi Mthethwa, South Africa's top law enforcement officer, General Nhlanhla Mkhwanazi, has openly accused President Cyril Ramaphosa of knowing more than he has admitted. The stunning accusation was made during what was meant to be a routine press briefing in Pretoria, where General Mkhwanazi was expected to provide updates on several national investigations. However, what unfolded before the nation's media cameras was anything but routine. In a rare moment of visible frustration, the general deviated from his prepared statement and made a bold, unfiltered declaration that has since shaken the entire country. "Mr. President, you know exactly what happened to Nathi Mthethwa," Mkhwanazi said sternly, his voice echoing across the briefing room. "You can keep quiet, but the truth cannot stay buried forever." The silence that followed was described by reporters as chilling. Mkhwanazi, known for his discipline and professionalism, appeared emotional and determined, refusing to take questions after making the remark. Within minutes, the explosive statement went viral, flooding news outlets, social media feeds, and political circles across the nation. This comes amid growing tension within the ruling party, as whispers of an internal power struggle grow louder. Several senior ANC members have reportedly expressed concern that new evidence emerging in the Mthethwa case could implicate people at the very top. Sources close to the investigation claim that forensic teams recently recovered encrypted files, text messages, and confidential memos linking senior government officials to suspicious meetings held in the days leading up to Mthethwa's death. While details remain under wraps, insiders suggest that the evidence points to deliberate interference in the official investigation, possibly an attempt to suppress crucial findings. Political analysts are calling General Mkhwanazi's statement a turning point. For a high-ranking police general to publicly confront the sitting president is almost unheard of in South African politics. It signals not only a potential breakdown in trust within state institutions but also a crisis of integrity at the highest levels of government. As of this morning, the presidency has not issued a formal response. According to sources within the union buildings, Ramaphosa and his advisors have held multiple emergency meetings since Mkhwanazi's remarks, discussing how best to manage the political fallout. Some insiders claim that Ramaphosa appeared visibly agitated during one of these meetings and demanded a complete internal assessment of all police activities related to the Mthethwa case. Opposition parties have seized on the moment, demanding that the president face the nation and tell the truth. The Economic Freedom Fighters, EFF, and the Democratic Alliance, DA, have both called for an independent inquiry, with DA leader John Steenhuisen stating, "If the country's own police general is pointing a finger at the president, then we are standing on the edge of a constitutional crisis. The public deserves answers, not silence." Nathi Mthethwa's death has long been shrouded in mystery. Initial reports claimed it was an unfortunate incident, but many have questioned inconsistencies in the official version of events. Family members have repeatedly expressed doubts, hinting that Mthethwa knew too much about certain government dealings before his passing. Over the past few months, several whistleblowers have come forward, alleging that Mthethwa had gathered sensitive documents that could have exposed corruption at the highest levels of power. Some of those individuals have since gone into hiding, fearing for their safety. General Mkhwanazi's latest comments have now reignited those suspicions. His decision to confront Ramaphosa so directly has led many to believe that he possesses insider knowledge, evidence that may soon see the light of day. The South African public has responded with a mix of anger, disbelief, and fear. Social media platforms are ablaze with hashtags like #MkhwanazisSpeaks, #JusticeForMthethwa, and #RamaphosaMustAnswer. Citizens are demanding transparency and accountability, accusing the government of protecting the powerful while silencing the truth. At the same time, some fear for General Mkhwanazi's safety. Several activists and commentators have warned that the general's bold move could place him in danger. "He just declared war on the establishment," one political analyst said. If what he knows is as serious as it sounds, he'll need protection immediately. Political insiders say this could be one of the most defining moments in Ramaphosa's presidency. The allegations have the potential to trigger investigations, resignations, or even impeachment proceedings, depending on how much evidence emerges. Already, the South African Police Service, SAPS, has reportedly tightened internal security, fearing leaks or unauthorized access to classified materials. Meanwhile, Parliament is under growing pressure to summon both Mkhwanazi and Ramaphosa to testify before an emergency inquiry. For now, the nation waits, tense, divided, and uncertain. One man's bold words have cracked open a silence that many believed would last forever. If General Mkhwanazi truly has proof that the president knows what happened to Nathi Mthethwa, South Africa could be on the brink of one of the most explosive political revelations in its democratic history.